So yeah, hi guys. Welcome in today's AMA on Discord. We've been actually thinking about making those our bi-weekly meetings more like engaging, more interesting by inviting some guests, maybe by creating like a gaming night. I don't know what you think about that. Maybe we can Alex can help us with setting up like a Minecraft server, or we can build Moonies or something like that and compete some cool prizes. That would be also interesting. As me personally, I played a lot of Minecraft back in the day, and I guess some of you did that too. So yeah, definitely we'll be thinking about that. We wanted to also expand for the Twitter and Telegram to have them ongoing like regularly. So we'll be having some partners joining us on Telegram, and we'll be hosting some interesting spaces on Twitter too, as we have quite a few followers over there. As you may or may not know, if you are here, I believe you know that. So I wanted to briefly cover the updated roadmap that we've just published recently. Then I want to go to the updates that are like strictly correlated with the roadmap, as well as our next moves. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll mention to you one thing. I know that we have been chatting about that, like I believe 1 month ago or so. About the profile picture collection, but we've developed quite a nice like visual for that. It's actually right now not a profile picture collection, but rather like a 3D collection representing a Moonie. And we've been like having some fun with Alex just now, like doing some video edits for uh, for what we received. And we can choose maybe randomly one participant of the AMA, so I can share them to I can share those. So I will close my eyes and pick one on the screen. Hope it will be like a one lucky winner. Okay, I see the winner was Catrap89, so I'll share the visuals with you later on. This is only for you. Make sure not to show it to others because it's like strictly confidential for now. But yeah, guys, this is pretty exciting, and you will be seeing progress pretty much soon. Yeah, if you have any questions, just feel free to raise your hand. I don't know if it was like by mistake or not, but okay, we can get straight into the roadmap. So if you have not seen the article, then you can find it on Medium. The title is MoonieNFT New Roadmap. And it actually sums up what we've been like working on recently, and covers what are our main focus for the next quarter. Yeah, so basically for the Q2 2022, we have prize races, we have a new 3D game, we have a space missions, and additional use cases for MNY token. So I know that Przemek was here like on the last AMA, describing how space missions will work, describing the lore, describing the mechanics behind that. And we've actually decided to test it even more. Sorry for the notifications in the background. To test it even more and prepare like a more ready to go product for you, which will be surely of the higher quality. But what will go first are price races actually. So we are actually also testing the price races, the blockchain implementation, and we'll be ready probably. I don't want to give you the dates again, but we'll be ready in really short time frame. So you will be actually able to stake your Moonies into the rocket and get a chance to win $100,000 prize. When one of the rocket reaches the price target, I will just remind you that for Bitcoin it's 100K, for ETH it's 10K, and for Dogecoin is $1. Yeah, initially I was thinking about Dogecoin winning the race. It was really close actually to hit the dollar back in the day, but right now I believe like a Bitcoin will safe and sound just go for its target. But yeah, happy to see you guys joining the rockets. And actually, after that, we'll go with the 3D game. We've actually started the sign-ups for the beta testing, which will be launched like in a few days. So make sure you are over there. You can find the link in Twitter. There are pretty cool giveaway going around that for the best tester and overall testers joining the group, leaving their feedback. So we had a really good impression with like beta testing group for the last game, and we are looking forward to like make this game a really cool experience, like play to earn. Plus, the online gameplay will be something which will take Mooniverse to the like next level, and we have even more in the pipeline than this one game. And of course, the space missions described on the last AMA by Przemek. We really want to deliver like a complete product, which will not be like buggy. As you may know that like we had sometimes there's a problem with moon chests that they are like getting stuck and stuff like that. But with the space missions, we don't want to make that. We don't want to allow it because it will be too much of a trouble, like troubleshooting this product. So it takes a lot of our attention. So just to sum up, in Q2, in order, price races, new 3D game, then space missions, and in the meantime, we'll show you the 3D collection, and make sure to follow us. You guys, like, we will be for sure have easier like way to be whitelisted as you're like a Mooniverse citizens. You surely have some Moonies, you surely have some MNY tokens, you surely play the game. So people like that will have guaranteed whitelist slots for the mint. And we will also draw some among the community, so it will be totally also off charge for like the strongest holders. For Q3, switching to the Q3 Research Lab Alpha, we plan to like really narrow down and look for those blockchain implementations, DeFi implementation, yield farming implementations to actually generate a lot of yield with this product. And we are surely betting on it when it comes to the MNY token itself. What you could have saw from us like recently was like more focus on the NFT space and NFT communities and the gameplay around it, but we are laying like forward into the direction where the token is really important too for our community. So we want to deliver fairly quickly working Research Lab Alpha to actually commit with MNY token. There's also something named MoonieNFT game publishing. So it actually means that we'll no longer be only creating our own games, but we'll also begin adapting already existing titles to the blockchain, as well as source games from established game studios to publish them as a part of the Mooniverse. And it will be a really streamlined process from multiple game studios covered under the umbrella of one big game publisher, which we actually negotiated a deal with, and we'll be able to share it pretty much soon. But they are like a regulated company, so we need like to agree on some stuff before like letting it out. But you guys you guys know it first. So you can expect more and more games from the Mooniverse, curated by the Mooniverse and also adapted to the Mooniverse. So there will be a lot of new experiences being ready for you, either active or passive in the form of staking games like space missions, as well as price races. I'm a really fan of that product, as like that's the essence of whole crypto, like racing to the moon. You know what I mean? And for the Q3, I believe we'll be able to deliver that quicker, but we plan to have fiat on ramp to allow you to actually buy MNY tokens directly with fiat, making it easier for newcomers to get started in the Mooniverse. And for the Q3, it's not that defined yet, but we will be willing to release the Research Lab full release by Q4, as well as release our big 3D game with the play to earn mechanics. So this is in a nutshell what the plans are for this year, and I hope that you guys liked it. We also have a few items that we think we can be adding along the way. So you can think about the in Q3 we want to become like a game publisher rather than just a game creator. So what can come along with it is like our layer 2 gaming specific layer, so that could onboard those games and make them work more seamlessly without having all of the dependency on the Polygon network. But these are like some ideas that we have in mind. We don't want to put it on the roadmap to not actually let you down if we'll decide to not to do it. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of things that are going on right now. We just need the clarification and to make it final. But hope you guys, like, if you are in here, then you are definitely like a true believers. So everything that I described to you right now should make you feel comfortable about the MoonieNFT going into Q2, especially as this is like the most like intense quarter for us probably since the launch of the token itself. So since half a year. So yeah, in this quarter, NFT staking, price races, 3D race, new use cases for the MNMI tokens, as well as the secret mint for the 3D Moonies, which one of our today's attendees will have a chance to look into. So yeah, it's worth to be in here. It's worth to be in here because you can see a lot of cool intros and cool behind the scenes. Yeah, so I'm actually thinking about any more topics to be covered today.
Our Git book just updated. So if you guys haven't had a chance to go and check that out, definitely do. There's a full guide on, pretty much all processes you need to know in the Mooniverse. So NFT staking specifically had a big overhaul. If you guys want to check out that guide, if you guys haven't had the chance to stake your NFTs yet, and be just because you're confused or you didn't understand it, there's a step-by-step guide there for you. That's kind of going to be our focus in the next few months. So maybe we should talk about the marketing, Michal, because we are ramping up the marketing. And one thing that we are doing while we are ramping up the marketing is making sure that it's easy for new users to learn the Mooniverse and get involved in the Mooniverse. So we want to be able to onboard new users efficiently because, as you know, in the cryptocurrency space, it can be very easily to get overwhelmed. So maybe we can shine some light on that.
Yeah. So as you said, like one of the first steps that we want to take it one step back and actually prepare a lot of visual and like text materials for you guys to actually navigate easier in the universe space. As you are probably familiar with all of the things that we're doing, it's not necessarily maybe for you, but for new users that we want to attract to the new game and active and passive games and new concept, it's actually worth mentioning that those explainer materials are really needed. So we are working on creation of those right now, and we'll be producing those in the coming days and weeks. So this is like a step zero for those, and we also want to strongly utilize the additional platforms like Instagram and TikTok to actually promote the new games, as well as this 3D collection mint, as this will be like a really huge event in the Mooniverse history. So definitely keep an eye on that, and we'll keep you posted on the chat. Coming down to like more down to earth campaigns, promoting the game to the contests, to the KOLs, to the YouTubers, to more visual content being posted even from our side. So there is a lot of components being those moving parts that we put together to celebrate this half a year in the Mooniverse, and we want to really make it big with all of the partnership releases, as well as the promotion, which we believe should happen like right now. So yeah, definitely marketing, starting with this one step back with preparation of the materials that Clay just said is on our minds at that point.
Awesome. I know that's been a topic that a lot of people have wanted to have covered in the Mooniverse. So, because price races will be our next big product being launched, maybe we can also speak a little bit more about that. I know there was some questions asking as far as the next the ETH Killers race. So for the Gen 2 Moonies, will they actually be able to participate in the original price races, or will the ETH Killers race be introduced for them exclusively?
Yeah, so we'll work on the next races when we launch the first race, being our OG race, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and then we'll surely expand to other other theme around those races, other timeframes, other rewards and durations. So yeah, definitely we'll explore. We'll let community vote for the next ones. But the start will be just with the OG race. This long run moonshot race.
Great. Sounds good. I'm ready to throw my Doji on the rocket, the Doge rocket.
Yeah, I'm ready too.
So let's get to some community questions then. So we have a question from Kuna420 asking, what payments in Moonie can we expect in Q2 to Q3?
Yes. So starting with the products that were just described for the Q2s. When you think about joining let's go in the exact order. So price races. So to there will be a fee actually to join the prize race. So this is like the first payment that will be added to the Mooniverse when it comes to the additional use cases for the MNY token. In space missions, there will be also quite a few additional use cases for MNY. So there will be an entry fee. You will be able to buy NFTs with MNY. You will be able to actually make your NFT, give it some more energy. So after each mission, the Moonie will be like exhausted after the mission. So you can boost his recovery with MNY tokens, and like there are certain probabilities of going through the mission with positive effect. So if you will be repeating those missions, you will pay even more in MNY, but the reward is still like really attractive. So we really want to bet on those micro payments in all of those passive gameplays, meaning prize races and space missions. And actually in the 3D Moonie Arcade game, which is coming soon, and it's named Moonrace, as you may know, you will be fighting for the tokens. So it's probably another cool feature for MNY to be implemented inside of the games. And we have some which we don't really want to give out right now. One of them is like one of the features that I can mention around the topic is that you will be able to boost your chances and actually spin some more in the claiming process for the 3D collection. So we have some utilities around the game, passive, active, as well as the 3D collection, which is coming pretty soon. So I hope that covers the question for what the additional use cases for MNY token Q2 are meant for.
Awesome. I think that that covers that perfectly. So our next question is from our user Weedu, asking, the staking 1.0 will staking 1.0 still be available when staking 2.0 starts?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Me personally, I would not have anything against that, but when I spoke with the developers, they of course said that it would be easier to maintain like one specific contract responsible for the staking, as they have kind of different infrastructure and the way that they are being built. So We'll let you know. The decision was not made yet, but I believe they should be still available. Maybe we'll change something around the number of slots um, that are available, or the rewards, or the durations, or the probabilities. I'm not sure. We might change something instead of removing them, but yeah, as I've said, we still need to make a decision about that.
Cool. And there was a second part of that question saying you told us about Mooney specs and attributes for some missions, like the Lollipop exclusive missions that are held in the hands, etc. Will there also be exclusive missions for, say, rare backgrounds?
In general, it was defined by the type of Mooney, so like Jedi mechanic or stuff like that.
Right.
Background may also play a role in it, but it was not like the main criteria behind like going around it. So yeah, sometimes it might be the case, but it's not like the primary one. There might be like a one quest which is like only for this psychedelic background with really colorful. But this is something like really niche, and in general, it's more about like mechanics and Jedi's and other types.
Cool. And we also have a question from Richie asking, in the earlier phases of rewards, we received moon chests that we could open or leave. Now we get normies or OGs sent directly to the wallet. Apart from the fact that everyone has the impression that it's not random, of course I realize that it's random, it has taken away one of the most enjoyable moments, which is the excitement of opening the moon chests. Is there any plans to go back to the previous way of sending out prizes?
Yeah, so actually I've confirmed it with a team, and there was never we did never distribute the rewards in a way described as the first one. So there is no way to going back because it never happened.
Right.
But
Well,
maybe the user is talking about some other rewards being distributed for something else.
I think they might be talking about the moon chest buying process, where you actually, like, it says opening moon chests once after you buy.
Yeah. But when we send a Mooney, we actually, or send a moon chest, we actually send an unpacked Mooney for them, so there is no way for them to actually click it. So
Right. So is there any plans actually to have like a more involved chest opening process, like as you see in like games like Counter-Strike Global Offense, Team Fortress 2, those classic games that kind of started that trend?
actually, we were not focused on it right now. We believe, like, of course, it might get boring after like you open some chest and it's like the same since a few months. But we might note it down and actually see if we can work around it. Yeah, I believe this is a separate question from the one about sending rewards, right? So after buying a moon chest, yeah, you definitely have this cool animation, but we might think about some other animations to be presented there, or enhancing that in a way that it's really attractive, as in Counter-Strike.
Awesome. So I think okay. So we have one more. We have a question from Slatra, asking, or well, this is more of a comment, asking about the 25K Mooney earning limit. So is that going to remain, or is that going to change in the future with the introduction of the new game, etc.?
Hell yeah, it's going to change, my friends, and it will be changed for the better way. So we'll be actually automating all of that. We plan to create the something which can be considered as a Mooniverse account, and in thanks to that, we'll be able to calculate all of the rewards that are meant for you from all of the games. And as you've seen from our roadmap, there will be quite a few, and we'll be adding on top of those. So there will be a lot of places when you can earn MNY and spend MNY actually. So this is like the part with more utilities inside the passive gameplay, especially. So we will be building the account that will actually calculate all of your rewards. let you spend them inside the Mooniverse until you reach the certain target. So we are really working on enhancing that process, as we seen from the replies that it's not like the most suiting ones for most of the players. So yeah, we're definitely working to make it a better place.
Great. And then just a couple more questions that I've been hearing asked around the community would be, with the introduction of NFT staking 2.0, will there be a new reward scheme for that? As far as each mission will have all new rewards, etc.
So yeah, in new space missions, like I believe Przemek spoke about that last week, but this is the matter of having like one big reward when you complete the last mission in the quest, as well as collecting the NFTs along the way. There will be like Clay, how do you call the mission which is before the last one?
Like the prior mission, or the
Oh yeah, the mission prior to the last one, you will be able to farm some MNY tokens in that mission specifically. So there is no reward for completing the mission itself in general, except of having a chance of winning the NFT. There is a grand prize after completing the whole quest, and you can farm some MNY as well as NFTs, which are like being gaming specific, not Moonies. Mooniverse specific, but like not Moonies exactly, just in-game NFTs, maps like fuel and stuff like that. So you'll be able to farm them in the level prior to the last one. So I hope this answered the question.
Cool. Definitely. I think that definitely answers the question. I know personally I'm getting ready to go all in on NFT staking 2.0, so I'm very excited for that.
All in.
So last question to close it up, and without giving any dates, this is something I've been asked quite a bit in the community, is that on our roadmap and our new 3D collection is not listed. So when, without giving any specific dates, can the community expect more insight into that and maybe a full launch of that collection?
Yeah, one moon. So actually, one of the participants of the AMA just received the video. Hope he enjoys it, which is like actually outlining the new collection. And we want to keep it secret until we we actually launch it. So you can expect it definitely this month. If we don't want to give any like stupid dates, so we can say that it's definitely this month. For you guys to be notified about the designs and as well as the thought process behind it and how it influenced the universe. So yeah, glad that we're having this question during the AMA, as I really feel like the 3D collection will bring a lot of like value and new quality to the universe, as well as new possibilities which are already appearing with those game publishing. So hope it will get notice with all of the actions that we're doing in the background.
Yeah, I think as I've seen the pictures of the 3D collection and the animations, and I think it is a very, very well done, beautiful collection. I think you guys are gonna love it a lot. I mean, there's nothing else like it. So when you guys see it, you'll understand. Hopefully, we can release a teaser for it soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I guess that about wraps up our AMA today. So thank you, Michał, for joining us and answering all of our questions. Is there any closing thoughts that you'd like to leave with the community?
As always, thank you for attending. We have one raised hand, so maybe we can. I just invited you for the stage. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them right now before the closing words. Yeah, in the meantime, as always, thank you for attending, and I'm looking forward to presenting you guys with the 3D collection this month. And stay tuned for prize races and the rest of the developments that we've prepared for this quarter, which will probably be fulfilled like in the first part of the quarter. Okay. So sure. That would be it. So thank you for coming for the chat. Looking forward to send the reward for the best questions, and see you next week. Hope we'll be having a good chat about the price races at that point, and hope all the rockets will be fulfilled. You can you can leave your thoughts on who should be, or who do you think will be the captain of each rocket, as we have some actually some exciting news to be shared with who will be the captain of each rocket. So feel free to drop your ideas in the chat, and let's stay in touch, guys. Thank you.
Awesome. And as always, the AMA will be uploaded to YouTube shortly if you guys want to rewatch it, if you want to send it to your friends. And this is going to be a very big year for the Mooniverse. All these past few months, we've been kind of quiet about some things, but now it's all coming together because the products are almost ready. So get ready, guys. Big things coming.
Thank you. Bye bye.